Hey everybody, it's Tony Snipes here, and I am actually on vacation. I didn't plan this video at all, but my goal, I really felt led that I am supposed to share with you guys part of what I believe that God has been sharing with me on today. I'm looking forward to this week being a good week as far as me being on vacation and actually being one of those staycations. I'm not getting on the road, not traveling anywhere. But I think that time is going to be used productively for me to settle down and be quiet and actually hear from God, especially for the upcoming year. God's blessed me with a lot of things to be able to do with my talent, my creativity. Hey guys, I see some of you guys are joining in. Hey Stanley, good to see you, sir. Bernard, always a pleasure to have you on board, man. Um, but one of the things that I believe that we as creatives, and especially creatives that have a relationship with Jesus Christ, I really think one big thing that we're supposed to do is listen. Get that quiet time somewhere in your day and listen, because it's my belief that your creativity is going to be called upon for His use, especially in 2017. And so we've got to know exactly. We have so many options as far as how our talents can be used now. And it's really kind of easy for us to, go down one road or another road and maybe be busy doing stuff, but it may not be the thing that God is tasking us to do for His purpose in 2017. So at least this is what's been coming to me, and I think I'm supposed to at least just vocalize it to share with whoever else it may be for, but to really pay attention and listen to Him as far as how we are to use our gifts and talents, especially in 2017. And I say especially in 2017 because it's my belief that this year is going to be yet another critical year as far as the cultural battle, the culture war. And there's a lot of things. I've posted this here and there a little bit, but I believe that some of the things that bug you in your spirit, some of the things that bother you, some of the things that you feel should not be, some of the things that you feel should change, I think in part you're to use your gift in part to address those things. Josh, good to see you, man. That's one of my Art Slam brothers are here. Good to have you here, sir. But again, I think, and I wrote down some notes. Again, this is for me first, and then whoever else is supposed to take it. But I really want to encourage you creatives that are here because I really believe that God is going to use your gift and your talent. And let me be honest with you. With us being creative folks, we usually don't go down that traditional road of training, of education. I mean, sometimes some of us have gone to school for our gift and talents. Many of us have not. Many of you have a book in you, and you've never taken any classes on writing and authoring a book, and that's okay. Many of us that are visual artists, some of us have gone to school for that gift and that talent, but especially with the new media that's out there now, most of us have not had any formal training on that, and that's okay. The reason why I mention that is because we're searching. We know that we have this gift and this ability within us, and it's something that we can't let go. Hey, Clint, good to have you here, sir. It's something that we can't get rid of. It's not going anywhere. It's a part of our passion. In fact, if we don't take action on it, it's still just going to bug us. But I said that because while you have that passion and that battle that's going on inside of you, it pushes you to always ask that question: what should I be doing? What should I be doing? I know I've got this gift and this ability, and I should be doing something with it. Well, the answer is yes. Now, here's where you get that answer as far as the what. And that's not going to be an answer that I'm able to give you right here from this video. But the place to go is, at least what I've been hearing, I believe I've been hearing from God, is to get sequestered, get in a quiet place and hear from Him. His word says that He will instruct you and He will teach you in the way that you should go. He will guide you from His eye, meaning from His perspective. And so that passion, that uneasiness that you have within you, I mean, it's almost like you're doing like this, like, I know I'm supposed to do something. And so, does anybody agree with me that you have that push? What does Clint say? Hey man, I thank you, sir. I appreciate everything that you do, and even you just joining in. Kyle, good to hear from you, sir. We've got a lot of creatives that are not only just on this live video connecting with me, but just those that will even see this after it's live. And many of you have so many diverse creative gifts. Thank you, Stanley, for that confirmation there. So many of us have these these wonderful gifts and talents, and it's not by accident, y'all. It's not by accident that, those of us that were born earlier and, never even heard of the internet until we were adults, and now we have embraced it and we can't let it alone. That is by design. And my belief is that what God wants you to do with that sense of urgency that you have inside of you, that you're supposed to do something, you are supposed to do something. And here's where you find the specific instructions. Get alone with him. Get alone with him on a daily basis. And even if it's for just 15 minutes, just the exercise of getting alone with him, the Spirit of God, getting alone with God and asking him to speak to you. He has promised, and he's written down that he's promised that if we call unto him, he will answer us and show us great and mighty things that we did not know. God's up to something, and you know it. And you know that he's been up to something with your gift and your talent. You know it. You've seen, when I say you know it, I think I'm connecting with people that are like, yep. And I can't explain it, but you know that God is up to something, and he's been up to something with your gift, talent, ability, and desire. And I always wanted to make sure that I mention this because, yes, I do have a lot of people that are connected with me that are visual artists. And yes, many of us that have been connected with me are writers. Yes, so the obvious creative talents and gifts. But there's a lot more that's out there, y'all, and you know it. I've got Kyle, who is my brother, who's been involved with music, and not just making the music, as far as a musician, but just the behind the scenes. That is a unique gift and talent that many of you share. My spoken word artists, you guys have a unique ability and a passion that you are usually set apart from everyone else. That is by design because you have a unique talent and ability and method of connecting with people that they may not be connected any other way except through what you do. Those of you that love the internet, that love social media, and that love these modern tools, that is by design. And here's something that, as I was asking God to show me and just speak to me, some of the things that he was revealing to me this morning. He was revealing to me, this always blew me away when I first was introduced to this by one of our pastors at our church. He talked about how when Jesus was born in the time of the Roman Empire, that was by design because of the season that he was in. Because of the Roman Empire, one of the things that was going on, one of the things that was significant about the Roman Empire is the development of the Roman road system, the highway system. That highway system, one of the things that it did, it transferred information. It was, God allowed Jesus to be born in the season that he was born in because of, or in part, because of those Roman roads, the highway system, that was critical and essential to carrying of information. And that was one of the methods of carrying the gospel, how the message of Jesus Christ was used, was carried through that Roman road system during that season. Now think about that, and this is what was coming to me this morning. It may sound crazy. So, if it sounds crazy, then please ignore it. But those of you that know what I'm talking about here, there's a reason why you and I were born in this season that we were born in with these tools that we have. I mean, come on, guys, think about it. Look at these tools. Look at what we're doing right now. I am sitting in my house and talking to many of y'all all over the country, and some of y'all even in other countries. When have we ever had an opportunity to have access to the world like we have now? And then think about us, all of us that are creatives. We are communicators. Even if it's not, now I'm not just talking about just vocal communication, but everything that we do in this creative sphere is about communicating ideas, thoughts, emotions. And look at what we're doing right now. All of you that are watching me right now are using a tool that 5 years ago we didn't even dream of. Think about it. You know, I'm a sci. Many of you know I'm a sci-fi buff, and I've known for years just watching all these sci-fi movies. You know, we always thought it was the coolest thing when people were just talking to each other through video phones. And now look at us. Matt says, "Love the Roman roads connection in relation to social media." Yes, thank you, Matt. Yes, look at what's going on right now. I had a pastor at my church. He showed us and he taught us that Jesus was born in the season that he was born in that time that he was born in. It was strategic because the Roman road system was launched, and communication. I mean, communication was huge then because of that road system. And take a look at the season that we're born in now, where we've never been connected, never had these resources, and especially this opportunity to communicate ever before this much in human history. I just had a whim. I just said, you know what? I think I'm supposed to do a live video and just mention these things on that live video. Think about that, y'all. So I said all that to say, and those of you that are getting this, you know, just give me, you know, the thumbs up, the hearts, or whatever, if you feel that I'm on track. But this is for somebody. I really think that you want to pay attention, pay close attention to the season that we're in. The reason that you love social media the way that you do, the reason that you made it a part of your day, you made it a part of your lifestyle. That's not by accident. That's significant. Those of us that are connected right now, that are watching this video right now, there's a reason why we are the ones that are in our circle that get on Facebook all the time. That is by design. And then also that creative flair that you have, whatever it is for you. I mean, even if you're the full-blown painter, full-blown writer that, you know, connected with me, to the person that is just trying to figure out what you're supposed to do. There's a reason that you have that passion in you. It is by design. And pay attention to that. Now, here's where it all connects and comes together. Go ahead and get along with Jesus, and he will instruct you and tell you what you're supposed to do with it. So y'all post your comments here and let me know what your thoughts are and what you think, and I will talk to you next time. Take care.